With the 2024-25 League 2 campaign slowly coming to a close, in today's video I'm going to be ranking who I believe have been the best 10 goalkeepers in the division from this season. If you do go on to enjoy, make sure to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Can we try and hit 150 likes on today's video? That'd massively appreciated. And don't forget to get your thoughts in down in the comment section down below. Do you agree or disagree with my ranking? Let me know your top 10 and any other positions that you want to see me do a ranking top 10 of down in the comment section down below. But let's waste no further time and get straight into it. In at 10th then, I am going to go for Harrogate Town's James Belshaw. Now this season he has kept the 10 clean sheets so far for Town. He has a save percentage of over 70%, which I think when you consider that Harrogate, yes, they'll face more shots considering where they are in the table. Their defence is obviously one of the weaker ones in the division, but I still think the goalkeeper then has to still make the saves, and to rank as the 7th best goalkeeper saver in the entire division, I do think is very good for him. And he also has the 5th most amount of goals prevented so far this campaign. There's only just into double figures of goalkeepers who have prevented more goals than conceded more goals. So for me personally, with all the stats where they rank for the club that he's playing at, I think it would be very harsh not to have James Belshaw in this top 10. In 9th position then, I'm going to go with Jamie Jones of Salford City. Now statistically, some of his stats aren't amazing. He has only kept the 5 clean sheets so far this campaign, but he does have a save percentage of 67.3%, which is the 14th best in the entire division. Goals prevented wise, he is on a -2.4, but I think the Salford defence isn't amazing. There's a lot of experience in there, but in terms of actual quality, I don't think it's as good as probably what their money is worth. And I think from what I've seen of Jamie Jones, he's a very good experienced goalkeeper. I know we're doing this off the back of him conceding 4 goals last Tuesday, not even a week ago by the time this video does come out. But from when I saw him play against Bradford City, he made 3 or 4 top class saves where not many other goalkeepers in this division can produce. And I think at 35 years of age, he certainly does deserve a nomination to be on this list for me. In 8th position then, I have gone with Glenn Morris of Gillingham FC. Now for the large part this season, it has been a massively underwhelming season for the Gills, but Glenn Morris is certainly one of the few players who does deserve a little bit of credit. He's kept 10 clean sheets so far this campaign. He has the 11th best save percentage in the entire division at 69.1%, and he has the 4th most amount of goals prevented so far this campaign with 3. He is in between Alex Bass and James Belshaw. And I think for me, when Gillingham have had such a poor season, their defence has been so underwhelming so far this campaign, to have the 11th best save percentage in the entire division, he definitely deserves to be in this list in my opinion. In 7th place, I'm going to go with Gabriel Breeze of Carlisle United. Now he hasn't played every single game so far this season. He only came in after a couple of months because of Harry Lewis playing really poorly, but statistically he has been a pretty decent keeper. He's kept the 6 clean sheets so far this campaign, but he has the 2nd best save percentage in the entire division. Just 2 players have over a 75% save percentage, Gabriel Breeze being one of them. Statistically, in terms of save percentage, he's the 2nd best in the entire division. Goals prevented wise, he is down in 11th with just 1 goal prevented, but that goes to show how many chances that Carlisle do concede. But for me personally, from what I've seen of Gabriel Breeze for his first full proper season in the AFL, I know he played a couple of games in League 1 last campaign, but I think he's been absolutely brilliant. Probably been Carlisle's player of the season, and obviously they're rock bottom, so I can't put him too high on this list, but maybe if he'd have played all season, Carlisle won't currently be in that bottom 2. In at 6th position then, I'm going to go with Tranmere Rovers goalkeeper Luke McGee. Now statistically, he isn't amazing. Just the 7 clean sheets for him so far this season. He actually has one of the worst save percentages in the entire division at just 63.1%. His goal prevention is in the minus as well of 0.7, but he is the highest in terms of minus amount of goals prevented. But I think when you watch Luke McGee, he's so commanding in his penalty area, and I think if he had a better defence in front of him, as we saw last season, Tranmere are a much better team with Luke McGee in there. I think he's a very good shot stopper for this level. And again, statistically, obviously doesn't really back all this up, but when you watch Luke McGee at Tranmere, anytime they concede a goal, you don't think, well, that's the keeper's fault, he should be doing better with that, because it's their defence for the large part, which has been absolutely shocking. Luke McGee, though, has probably been one of their few players who's really stood out so far this campaign, so he's on this list for me. Halfway through today's video then, if you are enjoying it, don't forget to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. 150 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, would be massively appreciated. And don't forget to get your thoughts in down in the comment section down below. Now in 5th for me, I'm going to go with Bradford City goalkeeper Sam Walker. Now if we were doing this before Christmas, he wouldn't be anywhere near this list. He wouldn't be in the top 30. There's only been 26 keepers that have played so far this season. He made so many mistakes in the first half of the campaign, but since Christmas, I think he's been absolutely brilliant. He's now kept the third most amount of clean sheets in the entire division with 13, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Save percentage has really climbed. At one point in the season, he was like 24th or something like that. He's now up to 5th, 72.3%, which I think is absolutely excellent for him. And goals per entered as well, he is in the positives for. I think recently he has made a lot of very good saves. We don't really concede that many shots, especially at home, but when the opposition get that odd chance, for the large part, he has come up with a big save and prevented it. So for me personally, Sam Walker definitely does deserve a nomination. I'm not going to put him any higher because of how poor he was at the start of the season, but certainly over the last couple of months, I think he's been absolutely brilliant. Up in 4th on today's list then, I'm going to go with Grant Smith of Bromley FC. He's kept the 12 clean sheets so far this campaign. And I wouldn't say Bromley's defence on paper is particularly amazing, but he has made some real top-class saves. When Mighty Bradford City played against them a couple of weeks ago, he made a brilliant double save in the second half to deny Brad Halliday and Michael Mellon. He's also got the 6th best save percentage in the entire division at 71.3%, and he's also kept a positive amount of goals conceded with 1.0. So for me personally, he absolutely deserves to be on this list. I think he's been brilliant this campaign. In at 3rd on today's list then is Colchester United goalkeeper Matt Macey. Now I think he's conceded the 3rd least amount of goals so far this campaign. He's kept 17 clean sheets as well, which I think is absolutely excellent. He's got the 4th best save percentage in the entire division at 73.2%, and he's also prevented the 2nd most amount of goals this season at 4.8. Absolutely brilliant. Definitely deserves to be in this list and definitely deserves to be in that top 3. He's been unbelievable so far this season for them, especially recently. He's been a big part of their very good run. I think it's just 1 or 2 losses in 2025, so Matt Macey for me absolutely has to be on this list. In at 2nd then, I've gone with Notts County goalkeeper Alex Bass. Now he's currently injured. He obviously got injured last Tuesday against Grimsby, but so far this season he has kept the 12 clean sheets. He has the best save percentage in the entire division at 76.0%, which is obviously a big reason as to why he has to be in the top 2. He has the 3rd most amount of goals prevented at 3.5 so far this campaign. Absolutely excellent, brilliant goalkeeper. I think he's very good with the ball at his feet as well. Definitely suits the Notts County style of play. Was very inconsistent when he was with Bradford City a couple of seasons ago, but now seems to have certainly built on that consistency. Could have done maybe a bit better with the couple of goals at Fleetwood, but on the whole this season I think he's been absolutely excellent. And the best goalkeeper in the division this season, in my opinion, I'm going to go with AFC Wimbledon's Owen Goodman. He's obviously conceded the least amount of goals. He's kept the most amount of clean sheets with 18 so far this season. He's got the 3rd best save percentage in the division at 74.5%, and he has prevented the most amount of goals as well at 6.2. Absolutely brilliant. Did very well with Colchester last season, but this year he's just gone to another level. Yes, the Wimbledon defence and style of play has certainly helped them. They're very good defensively, but Owen Goodman, when he's been called upon, as these couple of stats show, the goals prevented and saves percentage, he is, when he's been relied upon, he's certainly come up with the goods. And for me personally, this season, Owen Goodman has been the best goalkeeper in the entire division. But there we have it then. There is my ranking of the top 10 League 2 goalkeepers from the 24-25 campaign, in my personal opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree down in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. 150 likes, as always, would be massively appreciated. Let me know what you would change with my list and what is your top 10 as well. Any other positions you want to see me rank as well. And I'll see you very soon for another one.